guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial slash first impressions. I kind of just wanted to do something fun. I honestly winged it. I just kind of sat here and played around with makeup and figured it out as I went along. I didn't really plan out what I was going to use. I was just like, I just want to play with my new baby. So that's what I did. This is the Shade and Light Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette by Kat Von D. This is the eye palette, like I just said, obviously, but just to not get it confused with the Shade and Light Contour Kit, because this is the eye version, and it's pretty. All these colors are matte, and you have like a light shade, a kind of gray ashier shade, and then you have a peach color right here. But I'm not going in on some heavy swatches because I mean she is new. Basically, I just was like, you know what, I really want to film something that's kind of neutral in tone, wearable, but still something that's kind of spring-esque and something that's a little bit more fun, because I personally like to wear color on my eyes, and I know that some people kind of steer clear of color because they're kind of afraid to look like a clown. You can switch out the pop of blue to a pop of purple to a pop of pink, green, whatever color that you prefer if blue is not really your thing. I kind of wanted to do something like this, and I really just needed an excuse to play with my new baby right here. So yeah, if you are interested in seeing how I got this look, then just keep watching.
Okay guys, let's do this. So I already have my eyebrows done. I used my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Granite, and I have my eyes primed with MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, and then I did set them with some translucent powder so that they aren't tacky and that the eyeshadows we are about to blend go over my lids smoothly. I just thought it would be easier to do my brows and eyelids prior to this. Then I took the color Latinas from the Kat Von D palette and a fluffy blending brush, and I'm putting this all in the crease and just buffing it out. No rhyme or reason, nothing precise, just making sure that it's buffed and blended so that the colors we put on next have something to fade into. Then here I took the color Samael and a more precise blending brush, and I'm focusing this right in the crease of my eye, right where that indentation is. I'm pretty much carving it out and just focusing on giving it depth and definition with this color. And then I'm doing the same thing on the other eye, and then I'm going back with my blending brush with that whatever's left on the brush from the Latinas color, and I'm just buffing everything out so that it's very diffused and blended. And then here I'm taking the color Solas from the Kat Von D palette, and I'm using an angled fluffy brush to apply this on the outer corner of my lid, and I'm going to be trying to create a V shape, not very sharply or very precisely. I'm just trying to give a little bit of shape to the outer corner of my lid because I think it's really flattering, and for this look in particular I wasn't really wanting a blown out rounded look. I wanted it to have some type of shape on the upper lid. And then here I'm taking my LA Colors palette in Tease, and I'm taking this bright blue shade, and I'm going to be popping this on the inner corner of my lid. I love this color. I think it's so beautiful and it's so perfect for spring. I personally love wearing blue on my eyes. I think it really, I just think it's a beautiful color, and for some reason I just think purples and blues really go with brown eyes. And yeah, so I think this is an easy way to incorporate color. If you guys are scared, just take using color in your everyday routine. I really recommend just taking any color that you really like and just popping it on the inner corner of your lid, and you'll be good to go. And with this flat definer brush, I don't remember where this is from. I think this might be from Real Techniques. I could be wrong, don't quote me. And I'm just focusing on building this color up. I do not go in with like a ton of color on my brush. I really build it up, and I used about 3 layers right there. Then I'm taking this lilac shade. It's kind of like a lilac fuchsia shade, but like kind of toned down and muted. It's beautiful. It has like a shimmer kind of look to it. And I have no idea what this palette is or what it's called or anything like that. So any purple will do, or any color will do for that matter. I'm just putting this on the inner 2/3 of my eye. So it's going to fade from blue to purple to those neutral colors that we used from the Kat Von D palette. And I'm also doing the same thing. I'm making sure to really build the color up. And then I took the Latinas color with my blending brush and buffed everything out so that there's no harsh lines. And then I went back with the blue color and touched it up because we did lose some pigment during that blending little process that we did. And I'm just making sure everything looked even. And then we're moving on to that color Samael that I can't pronounce. I will link it down below. And I'm going to be putting this on the outer corner again, and I'm kind of putting it almost like in between the transition color and the colors on the lid to make sure that everything is very gradient and, blended out. I personally, when doing my makeup, just kind of look at what I think I need and just kind of go from there, honestly. Then I took the color Liberatus. It's like a stark white color, and I used this to highlight my brow bone on both eyes. And then I also used it to pop on the inner corner of my eyes, like the inner tear duct. I just think with this type of look, I really like to keep the highlights matte so that there's not too much going on, and a shimmery highlight can sometimes take away from these bright colors that you have going on. And then here I am just taking my eyelash curler. I think this is the Revlon eyelash curler. Any eyelash curler will do, obviously. I'm just giving my eyelashes a quick curl, and I'm going to be putting on some L'Oreal Miss Manga mascara. I love this mascara. It's a great drugstore mascara. How many times can I say mascara, honestly? So I'm just giving my eyelashes a quick coat of that. And then I wasn't sure if I wanted to wear falsies, so you can see here I curled them again because I thought I was going to wear them natural, and then I didn't. So here it is, and they're on. So I put on the Ardel Natural Wispies, the 120 ones, and I love them. Great drugstore eyelashes. Then I'm putting on my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is in the color Desert Beige 2N1. And I'm using my flat kabuki style brush from Sony Kashuk, and we honestly skipped through a lot of this because it takes me about 10 minutes to blend out my foundation. I'm literally not joking. Then I'm putting on my Maybelline Master Concealer under my eyes. This is in the color Fair, and I obviously have a heavy hand when it comes to concealer. And then I'm using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to buff all of that out. Then I went back with the Kat Von D palette, and as silly and weird and crazy as it might seem, I took that light color in Laetus, I think is how you say it, and I set my concealer with it. I know this is an eyeshadow, but I liked it. And then I took the contour color, the big one. It's called Lazarus. I could be butchering all of these. Who knows? I'm trying. And then I contoured with that. I really liked the shadow that it gave. And then I took my Nars blush in Anjelika. I really love putting a bright pink color on my cheeks when I'm using color on my eyes. Normally I see people really like to do neutrals on the cheeks, but I personally like, being completely colorful. But I did buff it out, as you can see here, with my Real Techniques blush brush so that we don't have harsh lines. Can I speak English? Honestly, I don't even know anymore. And I'm distracted with the TV for some reason, and I took the color Samael with a flat definer brush, and I'm putting this on the outer half of my lower lash line. I didn't want to go too colorful on the lower lash line because we did have so much going on top, so I just went with the neutrals and, you know, popped it on there. I did want to give some type of definition though. So yeah, I'm putting Samael on the outer half of the lower lash line, and then I went in with Succubus on the inner half of the lower lash line so that we had some type of difference. And then I know it was hard to see because I have to get up close and personal with the camera. I don't speak English. I don't even know. With the mirror. And then I went in and blended it out with my little pointer, what am I trying to say? Pencil brush. Yeah. Speak, Victoria. And then I went in with my Model Co. brow gel in medium dark and put that on my eyebrows to set them. And then I went in with the Maybelline lip liner in rose and lined my lips with it. And then I went in, and then honestly. And then I put on the L'Oreal Eva's Nude. I really love this lipstick. And then I popped on the L'Oreal lip gloss in soft brown. And then that palette that I was talking about earlier that I don't know the name of. Sorry. But I used the light color. It's like a white basically. And since I am so white, it works as a highlight for me. And it's so beautiful, honestly. If you can just see how the light hits it right here, it's just to die for. So yeah. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.